Hello, and welcome to Floss, Paper, Scissor.
I'm Julie.
And I'm Catherine.
And this is episode adventure number
17.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Rainy, gloomy day here. But
yeah.
We needed the rain.
I tried to look cute this morning because, I had a meeting to go to, and my hair chose violets. No joke, you guys. It was huge because, I cut it so it's short, and the curls were we're going to go everywhere. And then I walked outside, boom, gone.
Yeah.
Humidity.
Well, I know. Mine, I'm just this is just the way it is. I need a haircut. But here we are in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Going to share with you a whole bunch of good stuff today.
Are we
so? Yes, we are. I had a pile of stuff I brought up. You got a pile of stuff. So
I do. It fit in my cute little backpack.
So let's share. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. What should we start with?
How
about the elephant in the room? Or the cucumber? Look at I grew.
She grew it.
It's
your third one, right?
It was my first harvest, and during said harvest, I harvested 3 cucumbers. This is the medium-sized one. I had one a little bit smaller, and I had one a lot bigger.
Did I get the lot bigger one?
No, you got the little bit smaller one. Was it bigger than this?
I thought it was.
Well, maybe this is the little one.
It was delicious.
I
eating on it, but it was tasty.
Never in my life had a cucumber as good as this one. I've grown cucumbers. I buy cucumbers every week. And maybe I'm just partial or biased because it's mine. But, it was so delicious.
Yeah,
I literally want to, take a bite.
I know it was sweet. And it was on the counter. I'm like, ooh, I better eat that. And I'm like, better eat it. It was in the garden yesterday. The one in the grocery stores have probably been in the cooler for weeks.
Yeah, and I have 3 more.
Really?
That are almost this size. They'll be ready by the time we get back this weekend.
Well, our harvest was less than stellar.
We're getting there. We're on a struggle bus with some of our veggies for sure. I did get 3 green beans.
Yeah, we got 2 green beans that weren't green, and I wouldn't have eaten them. And we had I think we snapped peas and had 18 peas. Mm-hmm. But, we've never done it before, so our location was not the best in the back, which I had pegged as not getting enough sun. And I was informed by a gardener friend of mine that peas do not like heat.
Neither do broccoli or cauliflower.
Yeah,
so although I have heads going, they're not going to be big, lush, whatever.
No, because it's been 95 degrees the last 2 days. It's been so hot.
So. But the cucumber was amazing, and I'm ecstatic about it, and I look forward to eating it again for dinner.
Yep, so that's our gardening update.
I should have brought my gardening hat.
Oh, well.
Darn it, you guys.
We're hoping to maybe video out in the garden. However, I think there'll be lighting issues, and people will drive by thinking that we're odd, but we'll see.
There are influencers in the wild everywhere you go. Not saying that we're influencers, but we could easily sit up. Who cares what people think? I don't.
Well, and she wanted to have a live garden audience.
Hey, I've got a couple of friends. They're down for it. They can applaud.
Yeah.
And
Tom would be out there
in
all his glory. So,
what do you want to start with on your little? I got a pointer. Pointer to the list.
Pointer right there. That little note of hi on my list.
We're supposed to say hi
from Tom. With his smiling face. He went down and got this off the computer. So, I don't know. I've got at the top of the list Sal Pals. Oh my gosh. I worked on that last night. No, last night I didn't stitch at all. Started an increase on one of my blood pressure meds. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you. And I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing anything, so I painted my nails and sat there and watched mindless TV. And that's
if you hear that right now, that is my motorcycle that my father is leaving on.
I guess he's taking the motorcycle.
Mine's a little bit louder than his.
You know what? I thought he was going to take the motorcycle yesterday, but I had those frozen foods and all that mac and cheese.
Yes.
I thought, that wouldn't work on the motorcycle. Can you see him go with his cup?
I got saddlebags.
With his cup bags. Oh, that's right. You do.
He's got my bike.
It's the Harley that doesn't have motor or doesn't have
he got out of Dodge real quick. He's already at the end of the block. Okay. It's fine.
All right, so we are doing a stitch along. several to many people have joined us on anything that's Rosewood Manor.
Do you have your book?
Sure, I do.
You don't. That's okay.
No, I do. I just, hold please.
Top of the list, bottom of the pile. Jeez,
Of
Julie.
course.
So currently I'm working on seasonal Quaker, as is my mom. I'm doing summer and she's doing autumn.
Yours says summer.
I just said summer.
I know, we often refer to it as spring.
Oh, yeah, sometimes we call it spring. It is summer. And I'm doing mine on, we're both on 28 count because we want them to be the same finished size.
Yes.
For my home down the road.
Yep.
I'm doing 28 count Cashel from Colorscapes in the color Truffle from Picture This Plus. Is that a lot of words that mean something to someone?
Yeah.
I got them right?
Yes.
Okay.
And mine is stitched on 28 count Country Vintage Mocha. We're using the called for Valdani threads, which are 3 strands stranded together, and we use the ball as is.
What is that? What's that?
That's the next one we're doing.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? That's summer, Mom. We just said it's summer. So I have mine here on this scroll bars, and I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll put my little backer board on here. And I have, get the pointer. Woohoo! I did the pot of this one and that flower.
Okay, so let me see my pointing skills. The pot and the start of this flower. Ooh, that flower is really cool.
It's gorgeous.
Way cool.
So I got a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit.
Yeah, just
a little bit. But that's okay. I had a lot going on. We'll talk about that later.
I have a little bit too. But
you have gotten a lot further than I have, even though you aren't having the best of time.
It's cool. I'm inspired by my friend Kathy, who said, excuse me, I think I've stitched some of that. I should pull mine out. She's all but finished. She just had a little bit on the bottom, so now she's just plugging away, and she sends me her progress. I'm like, I better get cracking. So I worked on this. I came across the top and I put this one in and the corner one in. Still have some more to do in this corner, but that's the whole width now across the top. I've established the top width. So
I'm working on it.
You know what? I'm just fascinated, and I say it every time, and my husband's about ready to clobber me. Because I go, do you realize that depending on where the stitchers start and what length they use, that every one is going to be different because of the die lot of the balls and the die lot of where you start? Because, like, look at the outside of that is all light.
Yeah.
Now, maybe someone would have started with the other end and theirs would have been all dark. And every time he says it, he goes, no. You're kidding me. Because I say it every time.
How do they look? Can you see them both?
Yeah. They're beautiful.
Ooh. They're my logo.
Perfect. Yep.
I think that's going to look fabulous.
Yeah, I decided to go all the way across and get that corner done before I went down any further. There were some easier things to do down further, but I thought, and I also, in mine right here, there are Algerian eyelets.
Ooh.
Not my favorite. I mean, I've done about 450,000 eyelets in my life with hardanger, and Algerian is a similar eyelet. I almost
my whole alphabet at the bottom is Algerian eyelet.
Oh.
I was really excited for it.
I don't know. They're okay. I guess I did say out loud, well, if there's any more eyelets, I'm just going to do Smyrna's. But
who's Smyrna? You're cheater?
Smyrna's are a cross stitch with a plus sign over it. It's a surface, not a pulled like an eyelet. So I'm like, your alphabet does need to be eyelets, but the traveling frustrates me, as it has in hardanger. That's why I never liked doing eyelets in hardanger.
I like traveling.
But I was a trooper and I did it. And
even though it changes colors.
Yeah.
I think they're turning out beautifully.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing the progress again.
Well, Bella was over the other day, and I asked her if she wanted my initials to be Jan or JN. And she goes, well, who's Jan? And I go, well, it's me, Julie Ann Norton.
Who's Jan?
And I said, she goes, well, then it might be Jan 2025. Like, that's when I stitched it. I go, I'll just put JN. And I think...
Did you forget that she's my daughter?
Yeah, I know. And I think...
I tried to like, read the alphabet once.
Yeah, she goes...
Absidif.
I know, there was a sampler I did. She goes, Absidif, Jagur, Kalma. And I go, what are you doing? She goes, well, what does that say? I go, it's the alphabet. Oops. That's why she doesn't like samplers. No. But I think what I'll do is I'll just pick one of the motifs on here and not put a center in. And just put my JN in the center of one of the motifs.
That's a good idea.
Or maybe eliminate one of those random leaves.
What about down there? You could put a big... That looks like a K for Kathy.
K for Karen.
Karen. Sorry.
Yeah.
It literally says it right there. You were just talking about a Kathy.
Yeah.
You could do it there.
I could.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to put a K in there, I
No.
guess. So, yeah. To be determined.
And mine says the year... I'm going to put my 2025 and then my initials there.
Okay. Yeah, my 2025 would be right up.
Because mine are fun. Mine are KNN.
Yeah.
Double N's always looks fun.
Yeah. So that's our Sal.
That is.
And don't be shy about posting the progress on the Rosewood Manor
hashtag.
Or the Rosewood Manor thing you're stitching.
Yeah, oh yeah, post what you're stitching because we like to see that stuff.
Yep.
And we appreciate those who have tagged us in things because...
Oh, how fun is that? It's like just, I've got a friend.
I know.
I got a notification. I'm like, oh, I don't know who this person is, but ooh, look what they've done. So
I know, it's super exciting when those come through.
Kind of like a meet and greet in your own recliner.
A little bit, yeah.
Sort of like.
What do you want me to show next? You can see what I have.
You have a lot of stuff. You just do you today.
Okay, so, not in an effort to, fancy word for, I didn't get a lot of stitching done, so whatever corporate Catherine should have said for that, ta-da, I've been preparing for a vendor event and a concert, both of which are out of my town. Concert out of state, is coming up, and actually we're pre-recording this. So concert tomorrow.
Well, we pre-recorded all the time.
Well, I mean,
this is like days ago.
Yeah, multiple days.
Yeah.
So I have a concert out of town in Iowa, and then I'm stopping at the Stitchery Nook on my way back. And then we're headed to Blue Earth for a vendor event because it's Justine's
4th anniversary.
4th anniversary. So I'm vending there. My parents are graciously going down ahead of time to set up and sell until I can get there Friday afternoon. But I had multiple orders, so here's the state for those following along.
Oh, wow, it's filling in.
My goal was to get sales on my website from all 50 states this year, and since last episode, I was able to color in Mississippi, I have a list back here, Kansas, Colorado, Arizona, and Iowa. So
respect.
Yep, I was really excited when those orders came through. I did get orders yesterday and today, but they were from states that I already had filled in, and I have to fill those before I leave. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate your business and support and my efforts to expand nationwide.
And
if you'd like to participate
her coloring skills
and work on my coloring skills. If you'd like to participate and your state is currently white, shameless plug, www.igotYouDesigns.shop. It's always tagged in our description, and we have all of our show notes and everything are on the Floss Paper Scissor page of the website, and I have mostly just t-shirts and pouches and tote bags on there now, but I am, after this event, adding the rest of my keychain inventory and also adding in my new tote bags.
Yes. Oh, they're so cute.
They're really cute.
We will show them on our next episode because right now they're packed. So
I didn't pre-plan. They're packed away. Mom was super helpful.
Oh, that was a fun afternoon.
She came over and ironed my bags because when they come shipped, they're so wrinkly. And I don't have patience for that.
She goes, they came all heat sealed, packed like little bricks of you know what came in the mail.
It was bad. I was so shocked that they were that shrink wrapped and like that creased. But anyway, so I have a line of Americana tote bags that is debuting this weekend.
Yep.
In preparation for the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Next year. We're gearing up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that should be fun. We're leaving on Thursday as well to drive down and set up Thursday night. And she'll be there Friday around noon to rescue me. And it's always a fun time. Yep.
Me and my bestie will be there.
So, yeah. That's cool.
What do you got?
Well, in search of a lot of things. Just
inner peace?
No. Okay.
A solution for world hunger? You gotta be more specific here, Mom. In search for what?
I was looking for a pattern that I want to show later. I don't want to show it now. But you know how sometimes you go, oh, I know exactly where that is, and you go and it's not there. So you go,
Story of my life.
It must be here, and you open up that file drawer and look through every single chart that you have, and you're just overwhelmed with the fact that you've got so much. I was embarrassing my own self in my privacy of my own office. Wasn't in there. Go to this bin. Wasn't in there. Then I found I was going through each one of the so many zip bags that I don't have projects in. No, I thought, I cannot find this. In that frantic hour and 20-minute search for this pattern I want to show you, I actually found 2 more bee things.
I can't even with you right now, Mom.
2 more.
Julie.
Excuse me. This one is called Beautiful Garden by Teresa Kogut. I've had it forever. And the fabric, see the fabric is this. It's got to be 32 count because I didn't. 36.
Did it come with it?
No, 36 wasn't even invented back then.
Oh, this is old?
Yes.
Well, this says it would be 30 count. Is that 30 count?
No, it's probably 32. And it's got really subtle tones of subtleness. Okay, but take a little closer look. That's full coverage. That's all stitched.
Well, I can't take a look because our loyal viewers are taking a look.
Well, the cream color in the center isn't, but that whole entire border. And silly me.
Oh, I thought that was a frame.
No, silly me. You know where I brought this project to start? As an airport project. When I was going to fly out to Pennsylvania, I thought, ooh, I'll bring this to do. And when I opened up the chart, I'll show you, Catherine, I'm like, I don't think so.
You're like, hard pass.
And it got put back in the bag. But I love it.
It's pretty.
I love Teresa Kogut stuff. I think it's cool.
Wow, you should start this.
I should. Am I going to?
Oh, but it's that fancy floss, so you have to do 1 stitch at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exhausting.
Yeah. And then I came across this one. Look at this one.
Oh, okay.
I got that one off of Etsy, I think. And it's so cool because I saw each one done separately, finished separatly.
Oh.
So that would be cool for the tiered tray I don't have.
Mm-hmm. That would be. It's by, who's it by? Victoria House Designs.
Yeah.
Bee Queen. That's a weird looking cue.
So then I'm like, well, the next day I happen to be on social media and I see that someone posted this fabulous bee. And I'm like, that is so amazing. I have got to do that. like right now. Like drop everything. Go to, where did I go to? I went to the Little Stitcher, and she had a freebie called Miss Bee.
I was supposed to print that.
Yeah,
you
they
didn't remind
colored.
me.
Well, it was a hectic day for you today.
I'm sorry.
And it doesn't matter because I sat down and immediately stitched it. And as you can tell, finished it.
Wait, you bought it, started it, and finished it?
It was a free download.
Or yeah, downloaded it.
So I went to the Little Stitcher. It's called Miss Bee. And I downloaded it. A free chart. I got 32 count country vintage mocha, and I pulled the fibers and I sat down immediately and I stitched it. And then I'm like, oh, that is so cool. How am I going to finish it? They have it finished as, how do I put this? As a shape. They just did it like a B shape and had a dowel on it. And I found that I had a wooden oval that it fit perfect on.
I was looking to see if I had it.
Then when I went to finish it, who would think I would have black and, country vintage mocha plaid woven fabric?
Of course you did.
And when I was doing...
Here, I have it on my phone. I was supposed to print it.
When I
have it like a bee on a stick.
When I was actually working on my fobs...
Yeah.
Look at, I put a little piece of paper behind there so you can see. I had a bee button.
Hold on, it's focusing on me, not on you.
Oh, okay.
Did it focus?
Yep. A bee.
That's so
Glass
cute.
bee button. So I made a little dangly.
Oh, a bee bead.
Yeah, a bee bead. I'm sorry,
Cute.
I called it a button. A glass bee.
That's really
bead.
cute, Mom.
So I used 7mm black silk ribbon to ruche around the outside. And I'm like, this is so cool.
And you did the called for?
Yeah.
That's so crazy how...
Well, here's the thing. The called for was pumpkin. I think it's Gentle Arts pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Or the DMC. I did the DMC equivalent. Okay. Yeah. And
I see that now.
But I didn't put its eyes on because it looked buggy. He's sleeping.
You don't like eyeballs on things anyway.
No, So how much fun was that?
That's super cute.
Yeah, that was really fun.
I'm really sorry I didn't print that.
That's okay.
You did in her defense, she did remind me twice in the past 2 days.
And this morning when I said, don't forget the cucumber, I'm like, oh, I should remind her about that thing, about that printout. But if you didn't color print it for me, I didn't want you to have to worry with that today because I had it finished.
Yeah,
so
busy morning.
That's another bee thing.
Bee.
So that was, and one more bee thing. Because since I started that bee thing, then I thought, I forgot to show this last time. Botanical Bee, Mona reminded me. She watched our last video and she said I was talking loudly at the screen. Where's the Botanical Bee? And so she remembered for me the Botanical Bee by Hands on Designs. And this, I just thought, well, I shall start it.
Oh, you just started it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because...
That's cute. Would you like a clip?
Yeah, you know why I started it? Because I didn't want to go all the way back downstairs to get something else. So I thought, well, this is here. I'll work on this a little bit. And it's fun. The fabric on this is what I got at the Teresa Kogut retreat at the Bee Stitch Me table of trunk show fabrics. Remember they had that fabric trunk show? Yeah. So this is Bee Stitch Me Whimsical.
Whimsical. I got it.
Now, one might notice
look at that.
In the upper corner, I did a sample stitch.
Say it isn't so.
Because I started those yellow little flowers with 2 strands because it's 32 count. And I don't typically like the coverage of one strand. This being woven, It feels heavy, kind of like a Lugana. I don't really know what kind of fabric they use to dye.
It does feel like
it's
a Lugana.
very, very heavy.
I like this.
Yeah. But the 2 strands were like, oh my gosh, just
Those
chubbing
holes
next
are
to
really little.
chubbing next to each other. And I go, okay, I'm just going to try. I tried one up in the corner and I thought, well, I guess I'm going to go with one because I told myself, you are not going to finish this if you have to try to cram 2 strands in. So I went to the one, and it was kind of delicate and kind of fun.
It's cute.
And
I like it.
Yeah.
Picasso.
Picasso. That's what she says when she likes something. I guess that's the trend.
It's on the internet.
It's on the internet.
Did you see that I have a pointer pal?
You do? Oh, who was it that got a pointer too? Do you remember?
What's her name?
I don't know.
Mom. Yes, you do.
No, she makes a statement and then has me back it up, and I don't know where
Well,
it's going.
I can't remember the name. I just know that I watch her talk sometimes.
Watch her talk.
Well, I mean,
was it Rose?
I think so. Isn't that what? Oh, not that.
Oh, she's all mixed up.
I'm all mixed up.
We have a couple of very loyal.
We do.
Flosstuber friends.
It's gotta be. What's that?
So while she's looking that up, they too got a pointer because it was a helpful one. Oh yeah, that's Rose.
Yeah, the untwist your stitches.
Yes.
I didn't know her name. I knew her handle name.
Like we're all truckers. I knew her handle.
Yeah, she's my pointer pal.
Yeah, pointer pal Rose.
Yeah, she got a
love
pointer
you.
too.
Love that they're joining in on our fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, since you impulsively downloaded Stitched and whatever something, I impulsively purchased something
that I've never seen before, anything like it.
I stumbled across this on the internet, and it's perfect for beginners. It's called Kora the Crab. Shocking. Right here. So it's on social media, and it's jump seat therapy kits. So like on Facebook, it's jump seat therapy kits, and then on Instagram, it's jump seat _therapy _kits. Okay, so it's this company that makes these little luggage tag kits that you can have with you in the airport, and it comes with everything you need. So it has, I got the blue holder, and you can put your information on there. You stitch it, you cut it out, and then you plop it in the thing, and it comes with like a pre-printed fabric. I think that's like an Ada, right?
Yes.
And then it comes with your whole thing of strings, and then it comes with a needle, and then it has like a full pattern to go along with your printed Ada, and you just, you know.
And a collapsible scissor.
No, they don't do that anymore.
Oh, is that why you didn't get it?
Yeah, because it says, I did message them. They used to come with a travel safe scissor.
Okay.
But I don't remember why she said they don't include the scissor, but the packaging was old. I don't know if it was like they were faulty or if they just couldn't get them anymore. But mine doesn't come with a scissor.
And she did inquire.
I did.
She wanted to make
and
sure.
And they're very nice customer service. And I think it was only like, $15 maybe. It was very inexpensive. But it's a crap.
But you didn't start it.
No.
Oh,
I impulsively purchased it.
Yeah. Well,
and it's cute.
Wrong with that. It is cute.
I'm not flying anytime soon. I got time to do it.
Yeah.
I'm driving to the next adventure.
It doesn't have to be only worked on when you're in an airport. Although we've got one right by us, so we can
should I just go show up at the airport and stitch it?
We can sit down in baggage claim and stitch it.
We have an airplane viewing area that you can go to. You drive through like under the runways and stuff.
Yeah, well, you could do it there.
We could just sit there at the picnic table.
You would be airport adjacent.
I mean, I'd be in the airport
vicinity.
grounds.
Oh
anyway, so I'll link them if you want to see what they got. But they're fun little quick stitches for the fun of it, to make a luggage tag.
I did something impulsive too yesterday when I went to go get some last minute groceries before we left.
You bought a cooking dish?
Look at this. They have these on an end cap, so you stop you in your tracks. they had an end cap of sprinkles and cookie cutters. And it's an Oreo individual kids baking pan.
What are you going to make in there?
I'm going to use it for a finish.
Oh, that could be fun.
Yeah, I bought 4 of them.
Good Lord.
I'm going to do 4 finishes.
Mom.
But isn't that cool? In fact, you know what I actually thought? It was $2.99.
We can't make a pie in it?
Well, we could, but
Like
it was
a little baby cake?
It was $2.99, and I thought, oh, I wonder what they are on Amazon. So I'm standing in the lot.
Seriously?
They don't have them in Amazon. So, I mean, maybe it's just my store. Maybe it was a promotional thing.
Where were you?
At Cub.
Oh.
So I bought, but can you see something star-shaped in there? Or something?
You could stuff it like a little star-shaped muffin.
You know, you could pad it. I don't know. I just stood there going, They had a heart-shaped one that didn't look real heart-shaped. And then they had a round one.
A heart?
It didn't have a point. It had a straight across. So, yeah. And then they had like a fluted pie pan one, which was cool. But I would rather put it in a actual
like tart
pan instead of that. But I thought, boy, that's cool. I'll get 4. And I bet impulse.
A little bit.
And then she had talked about selling at the Justine's shop.
You should put it on the little finger.
Well, I don't. Seriously?
It sounds like a really fun idea.
It sounds disastrous. So,
Ooh, it's blurry.
Yeah, it's blurry.
Sorry. I thought it was fun in my head.
Well, I made these. I made a variety. I like to do beaded stuff. And did fairly well with my new thumbs. However, I did find out that I can't attach a lanyard clip because obviously you need the joint that I no longer have to do that. So I just, whatever spirit moves me, I just sit down there for hours and make these glass beaded scissor fobs. So she sells those as well. They're fun to do. It's my therapy.
There's 2 more too.
Oh, there's, yeah.
Like mental therapy or like physical therapy?
Mental therapy, I just get lost in fobs, lost in beads.
You're
in
fobland.
I am. I there's just something real therapeutic about kind of that with buttons. Those are just plain colored. You know, I'm working on a yellow project. I'll do a yellow
Well, and these
one.
shorter ones are fun for zipper pulls.
Yep, zipper pulls as well, or on your little tote bags or your accessory bags or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was, I did, I think I only made 25 more of those.
26.
26, because
I already had some.
Yeah. So I just topped off my
Colors.
color palette.
Some of the colors were missing some
But that
trends.
was fun. So this last 2 weeks, I just did a whole bunch of little bit of nothings.
Random things?
Yeah, nothing big and monumental, but a lot of thinking. Lot of thinking.
I try not to think anymore. It hurts my brain. I'm just kidding.
So what do you got cooking?
Well, I've been working on these. I stitched this one for my own self, and then my daughter wanted this one, and I'm going to be working on this one eventually, but I'm going to take a little bit. Was it that one? Yeah, this one. But I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But I did, here was the one I did for my own self. I finished that and showed that last episode. And then this, since then, I started and finished this one for my daughter.
Beautiful. Wow.
And it turned out super cute.
Really pops.
And then as far as like finishing goes, I'm leaving them finished just in a hoop. And the debacle last time was I had gotten a 4-inch circle thinking it would just fit in the back, and it didn't.
But it would fit on the back.
It would fit on the back.
If you chose, yeah.
But we got then at the Lob.
Yeah.
They had this 4 wood disc 3.5-inch circles, and I thought for sure that would fit. So it does. It does fit. However, be advised, I only left 2 inches of extra space when I cut my fabric, and I don't have enough, because when I cut my fabric to do it, I was like, oh, I only need like 2 inches
for
framing, or if I'm going to make them into like little like cookie things, because I would finish them really close to the image. Mm-hmm. But since I decided to go down this hoop route,
this hoop hole,
you can see that I would have benefited from having just a little bit more. And I could probably, there's some give in it, I could stretch it a little bit more, and then it would work. But I think I was like, oh, for the next one, I'll leave more fabric. Silly me, pre-cut the fabric. But it's fine. I'm not concerned. But so in the event that you choose to do this and want a piece of wood just on the back to cover your stitches, because like I'm a sloppy stitcher.
That doesn't look too bad.
Oh.
Well, the 4-inch will fit the hoop. Use that too as an example.
Yeah.
The 4-inch would be perfect for on the back of the 4-inch hoop.
If you wanted to like glue it or something. And
then the 3.5-inch would fit inside if you had more than a 2-inch selvage all the way around.
So I did watch a video, and someone said that you can, if you cut this all the way flush with the wood, then you can glue it onto the wood of the inside of the hoop. But you would have to be willing to cut this
that tight,
literally flush with the wood, and that
would scare me.
That was scary. So I'm like, we're just gonna put them in this cute little zipper bag and call it a day. So that was Adventures in Catherine Land.
Well, that's learning adventures as well. Because we aren't born knowing all this stuff.
It's my favorite line. You don't just wake up one day and know what you're doing. You gotta figure it out.
That's the truth.
But so it turned out really cute.
Did she like it?
I don't think I showed her.
Oh, you haven't shown her yet.
I think she
You're like 2 ships that pass in the night.
I think she was being a teenager, and I was just like, I'm not even gonna show you.
Well, we did take an adventure to the Hoblob one day.
I like the wall.
And because I had to get some stuff for my finishing I was doing. So I don't know if you are familiar with their wood section, but this must not have been there when I went last time. But look at these giant stars. It's the line called wood pile. And they are 4 plywood stars that I know I'm going to finish with them. I probably will paint them red.
Oh my gosh, white and blue? How about yellow? Because they're
could be gold, harvest gold. But can you just not see that with like a round mounted something?
Oh, I was hoping that you were going to try and stretch something on a star-shaped foam core.
Oh.
And then put like a ruched edge on it.
You're being spunky today. No,
She had other words she wanted to call me.
I could visualize something round with a ruched edge on it or a beaded edge on it, but I thought that would be cool because it would set up, it would sit.
Wood pile.
It would, lean up against something, on a shelf or whatever. So that's kind of fun to check out the wood things. Or check out the end displays in your grocery store. My mind must always just be going on finishing
And this
stuff.
is why I finish nothing, and she finishes we might as well just keep talking about finishes at this point. Because I have a crappy hoop finish. You're thinking of finishes.
And you're going to poke my eye out
it's
with that
attached to
finger.
my hand. Like,
woohoo! So,
no, you don't want to show
it. Oh,
do you want to show your finish or no?
Yeah, I guess I will.
You guess?
Remember when I did these, Catherine? When I did these little robin designs. I call them Mr. and Mrs. Claus, but it's not. It's called Christmas at Grandma's 3, which kind of is intriguing me to think of what 1 and 2 might be.
You've not yet inquired?
I've never inquired of that, so I will have to do that after our movie is over with. But I stitched them on 32 count Lugana Stormy Night, and I did alter the colors. I chose Liberty Red because there was
story time.
There was this little Santa figurine, porcelain, that Tom's mom had, and I acquired that, and it inspired me to do these because they're very retro. They're retro vintage. So.
Oh, what if we can't reach them?
No, I can reach them.
I cannot.
So what I did is brainstorm.
She had fun.
Yes. So here is Mr. Claus.
Tip his bottom out.
Tip his bottom out.
There you go.
In all his glory.
Oh, hold on.
Was it fun to create a somewhat oval squared shape? No. Because Mrs. Claus, she is wider. Even though the stitch dimension was like kind of the same, she had her one arm out and her one leg out, and I didn't want to make her bigger. I wanted them to be the same. But I had this idea to do the striped fabric like a package. So on the backs, there's no raw seams because I brought the fabric from behind. I brought it forward and then did the fold over. It was so funny because I finished Mr. Claus and I said, and Catherine was kind of there as I was trying to talk this all through. So I texted her and I go, all right, so are we going with Mrs. Claus being a vertical stripe with her envelope fold on the top and the bottom with a vertical black ribbon, or should I just match Mr. Claus and do it the same? And my reply from the text message was, yes. Don't do this to me. You know how hard it was to type all that. So
in my defense, I didn't read the whole message.
Oh, thanks.
I read the part that said, should Mrs. Claus be words? I'm like, yeah, do that. I didn't read the rest of it.
So
like that sounds great. Go ahead.
They are stitched on mat board that I custom cut.
They're stitched on mat board?
They're stretched on mat board that was custom cut with padded quilt batting, and then they were palm edged.
This fabric makes me a little bit nauseous.
I know. And then the rectangle backs are two
cereal
layers.
boxes.
No, 2 layers of mat board that were cut and taped, double stick taped together. Okay, so now what do I do with them? I'm like, that's cool.
Play Frisbee.
What am I going to do with them? My brain had to consult my guy. And we had a very nice conversation. 2 minds that think totally different, girl versus guy. And we executed.
Ready? Da-da-da!
Frame stands.
They look like trees.
They're trees.
Oh, we're lifting them up.
With a grooved. He did a single groove and then it stopped it from sliding, but he did a double groove, which they really do sit in. And being that this is on the table, they won't tip. I was going to go with a trunk and a tree, but he goes, that might be top heavy. We're bringing the tree down to the table. They set very firm. And I am so thrilled. They just look so, there's still little glue thingies about. They are so fun.
Glue poopies?
I don't know where they're coming from because I only used glue when I glued the 2 together. So yeah, there they are. I'm thrilled. Have absolutely no idea where I'm going to put them in my house.
Oh, we should put them right there on that little thing.
When they've got kind of a different color vibe. I think I'm going to put them down on the bookshelf.
See? You didn't need
somewhere.
You don't need to say, I don't know. Now you know.
No, I didn't know. I was persuaded by my phone a friend who said,
I forced you to make a decision.
You will find a place for them, she said. I know you will.
Of course you will.
Because I was thinking, do you want to mix this primitive or this retro vintage with my primitive colors? Because these are kind of bright, because I wanted the tree to be bright.
It kind of just looks like Christmas peeked in my house, so I mean, I would just put them anywhere.
Yeah, I'm a little less nauseous. I just like them. Everyone in its place, thrilled to death with them. I just really am.
Recap, these are Christmas number 3.
Christmas at Grandma's -3. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So now I have to do that. to check what
Little Robin
1 and 2
designs.
are. See that little guy? I've got a Santa similar to him.
Yeah.
That I'll put there. Yep.
Cute.
So that, oh my gosh, you know, that was a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking.
You did well.
Well, you know how I struggled with the fabric.
Yeah, I was there.
So, because I didn't want to cut that fabric until I knew, because that's all the fabric I had, and I had gotten it at Joann's, so not gonna be able to find that. Yeah. So now what you got?
Well,
that was a thirsty conversation.
I pulled out a project that I'm gonna start. I think I've shown it before, but since I finished my chicken, I finished my lighthouses, so I'm gonna take a little break and I'm gonna start something new.
Ooh.
So I believe I've shown this. I don't know on what episode it was that we had talked about it, but it was, we mentioned on a recent one that we went on an adventure and we had bought this gray fabric that I was obsessed with for a large quantity of dollars.
Normal, large quantity for someone who hasn't bought fabric. But
so anyway, I got this. It's called Slate. It's by Fiber on a Whim. And it's 32 count linen, which also is not my favorite count to stitch on. However,
how many?
32.
32. Okay.
I really like 28. I'm a 28 person.
That's fine.
But I was obsessed with this color. And like it was like a gray. Like it's got good marbles on it. And like it was just a really good gray. Like
yeah.
And I think I can get 2 projects out of it. I don't remember what the second project was that I wanted, but the first one
what was that one? You showed it last week.
Yeah, the one that got me to want to buy it was this Floral Alphabet by JBW Designs.
Maybe the model will be there this weekend.
Maybe
because she's got a trunk.
I know.
Show.
I'm really excited because I like her things.
Yeah, I do
so
too.
I've done a couple of them. Anyway, so it's little-ish. It's 114 by 148 stitch count. Okay. So I guess it's not that little. 9 by 7.
Oh, okay.
It's a decent size. But anyway, I did a color change on it because this one said you're supposed to use antique ivory fabric and then stitch it with rose pink by Classic Colorworks.
Oh, yeah. That's not what we're doing.
No. I picked out Weeks Dye Works and it's called Strawberry Fields.
Of course it is.
Can I have the clippy?
Strawberry
Fields.
God, I'm glad we didn't plant strawberries this year.
I regret it. I should have. It's called Strawberry Fields. And
it's very hot pink.
It's very strawberry. No, strawberries are red. So it's very bright pink-ish.
Yeah, not quite hot. It's more like a
warm
purpley hot pink.
I don't think there's any purple in that.
One man's purple is another man's
it gives me like fuchsia vibes.
Yeah. Way cool. That'll be very nice.
I think it'll be beautiful.
Yes.
That was really awkward silence in my brain. It was bad. Anyway, so I think it's going to be pretty.
Yeah.
There's really good variation. I wish, maybe I'll take a picture and post it. Maybe I already did post it on Instagram.
I don't think so. What you did post on Instagram was, after we got back from Hoblob, we picked up lunch and we came back here and we were down on the patio having a really nice picnic lunch with Tom. And he was had gone over and picked up his fishing boat. And Catherine was a little wound up. I don't know if it was a carb surge or maybe her.
I was excited that my dad had the boat out and he was getting it ready so we could go fishing.
Yeah.
I was excited.
So she put on a life jacket.
Just wanted to make sure there was a life jacket that would save my life. I know how to swim, okay? And
I don't. So the life jacket was mine. And if you haven't noticed, we are shaped a little bit different. I do not have any upper flotation area. And she was trying to zip that up. And I just kept saying, it's not going to zip. It's not going to zip over the girls. And she goes, yes, it is. So So then she made a really silly, ridiculous little clip I took of her and she posted on Instagram.
Well,
that's got over 2,000 views.
Oh, that's insane. No, we made the video because I wanted you to send it to your friend. And so I was just doing a little, like, being silly, saying it was an adventure of floss, paper, scissor, but it really wasn't. It was just me sitting there with a life jacket on, and I couldn't breathe.
With a boat in the driveway.
With a boat in the driveway. Dad's dancing in the background. I couldn't breathe. It was like...
I'm like, I can't believe
But I wasn't going to drown.
No. And we have since bought yet another life jacket.
That will accommodate my bust.
Yeah. But it did give you a very, very shapely hourglass figure if it weren't for the
Because I couldn't breathe.
At your head, the neckline went up to here.
When is that coming, anyway?
I'm not sure.
I'm not going boating anytime soon.
No, it's coming next Tuesday, I think.
Perfect.
So
I'll go fishing.
It'll be great then. What else did we do? Oh, we also decided to do a little aqua aerobics.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
It was. Our pool up here, which now is closed, but the pool
it sprung a leak
up here
our
has
community pool.
Aqua aerobics in the evening after the pool closes. Mm-hmm. And so Catherine and I, Catherine's friend, who goes quite often, she invited us to join her. So we put our suits on. God bless us.
We swam with the kids a little bit.
Yeah, we went early. And
and my friend was there with her kids. And we
so
swam.
We were there. The class started at 7:15, and we were there around 5:30 or 6, something like 5:30. Well, for two girls who hadn't been in the water, it was kind of funny. The next day, or was it Tuesday, you called and said, how many days does it take to recover?
I was like, I think I'm on a 2-day recovery because, like, the next day I was okay. I was fine the next day. But, like, the second day, like, after that, my calves, they were calving.
Yeah, my whole body. I would just be doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, and my body would say, what have you done? But we had so much fun.
Did you say your toes hurt because
you
were tippy-toeing?
My toes hurt because I was prancing in the water, movement on my toes, not flat-footed, because I didn't want to, like, strain my arch or anything. So I went to put my socks on, and my toes were like, what's going on? They were so sore. But we had a really good time.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. And when the class was over, I went up to a friend, and I'm like, where's Catherine? And she goes, living her best life. All this girl wanted to do. And she goes, oh, is it over yet? Is it over yet? And I'm like, why? She goes, because I want to float like Patrick Star. So here she is in her black bathing suit that had a skirt on it.
Yeah.
And she's floating in the deep end like Patrick Star.
From SpongeBob.
But the way your skirt floated out, you kind of look like a manatee.
Mom!
Well, manatees have those things.
No, that's a stingray.
Is it a stingray?
A manatee is just like a big loaf. Ooh. Like, they just like, it's like a lazy whale.
Okay, no.
A manatee is like a lazy whale.
I went the one that's got the black.
That's a stingray. Okay, those are far more majestic than a manatee. Mom.
I apologize to all the manatees and to you. She looked like a stingray because her black skirt was just floating like this.
I'm a really good floater.
I am not.
It's so fun to just lay there and literally like a starfish. Like, you are like full on, like, arms all the way out, legs like all the way up, like starfish.
Not me. Great. I would have sunk. I was
living my best life for sure.
And her friend and I just giggled like, oh, maybe. So she was out there just Patrick Star in it.
It was. Like, literally, like, I have a pool in my backyard, above ground, also sprung a leak. It's not a good year for pools. But whenever I go in there, I literally just, me in the middle of my 14-foot pool is this big starfish.
I guess I'll have to give it a go, I guess. But
it's gotta be a
so
starfish.
That was our other adventure, which was really something.
In swimming land.
Yeah, swimming. So, excuse me. Now what?
Why don't you show what you're hanging on to?
Oh! So remember this.
We get distracted easily if you're new here and you made it this far.
Sometimes we forget that we're on camera and we haven't, we chat through text. And we do we do also do videos. We do a family video. And it's so funny because it's like that's what people do when your kid lives like in Arizona or Texas. No, she lives 3 miles away.
It's fun.
So this, remember this?
They're not going to answer you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
A studio audience would be nice. I worked on that.
It's a little bitty one.
No, yeah.
It shocks me how little this is.
I know.
It's just little bitty.
So this is the called for color that I did not care for because I wanted it blue.
Because, I don't know, the picture shows it blue.
So I did this.
Blue.
And I do want to clip it on a board because the detail for something this little really
is ridiculous.
Is ridiculous.
Like in a good way, not like in a bad way. Right?
Yes.
Good ridiculous.
Okay, so you want to know what else?
I can hold that for you.
Okay, but let me just get this down here. I don't know why I feel I need to it's not going to
go
anywhere.
My finger will hold it.
Okay, and I didn't iron it, so my bad. But hold that up so they can see. It's little bees and little flowers and little, I'm assuming that's a pansy. It's like 2 stitches of purple and 2 stitches of another purple and 2 stitches of a yellow and 1 stitch of a gold.
But it's like, pretty.
It is. And then that white spot on the bottom is the back window, which I am having some issues with.
Why?
Because, Catherine, on the chart, excuse me.
My name.
The chart shows
Ooh.
that, yeah, in the back window of this micro camper, there are 3 potted plants in the back window. And you realize that, okay, I'm going to just tell you, there are 2 solid stitches on 18 count, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarter stitches to make a pot. And I'm like, 18 count Ada is no joke. If you were stitching this, it made me wish I would have done it on 36 count, because then your quarter stitches would have a hole to go into. You wouldn't have to try to
make a hole.
I can't use the word I usually use to make a hole. And I'm like, I'm not going to put myself through that because I just think it's going to be way too clunky to do. So my back window has no color in it yet. I think I might just put the yellow curtains and not a potted plant. But also the front picture, if you look, see the window, how the yellow curtains are there, and then see how there's the blueness of the window?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it, not being technical, wouldn't be sky? Wouldn't that be white? Because when you're looking in a window, you're looking into the camper. Would it be blue?
It would be the reflection on the glass would give it a blue vibe.
Would it?
Yeah.
So, and then they have the white stripe and the pink stripe and the white stripe and the pink stripe. So I started, look at how little that is. I did the pink stripes and the green, and note what's in the front window. I think, I don't know, it's an animal, plant. Like a puppy and a potted plant. I don't know. It's like, and curtains. And I'm like, I'm going to have to simplify just with the same curtains. But I'm questioning if I want to do the white. White is so hard to stitch anyways, let alone, I don't think it would make a difference in the assembly of it. Might give it some texture.
I would go for the texture.
Yeah, because to put that white in, you could execute the stitches to perfection if one had that ability, or it could look very clunky.
I mean, I would stitch them.
You would stitch them?
Everything else is full coverage.
Yeah. Jeez, darn it. I was hoping you'd be on team leave it. Leave it as is.
Have you met my mother? Yeah. She's a rule follower. She has a nickname of Rulesy Julesy.
Well, I do know that I personally don't have the wherefore or ability to do those quarter stitches. I just
No,
don't.
I wouldn't do the quarter
No.
stitches. As someone who's done quarter stitches for on 14 count
Yeah.
Ada for
Can
the
you
lighthouses.
imagine 18 count
No.
with 2 strands?
Mm-mm.
You might as well just like, no.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I
wouldn't.
can't do that. So, I mean, it was kind of fun. Oh, and then I read instructions. You know how that reading thing comes into play? I thought to bring with when we go on our little trip. I told Tom I'm not even bringing any stitching, and he like kind of fell out of his chair. I go, why? I can't see without a magnifier and a light, and I'm going to be tired, and
Yeah.
we'll be socializing. But
You have to sell all my
around,
stuff.
you know what? Around all of this, with 2 strands, you have to backstitch 18.
Yeah, so you have something to clip onto.
I know, but just look at that. I thought, oh, I'll bring this with and do in the hotel. No.
No, ma'am.
No.
You need to start a new feed sack on 10 count.
You know, funny you should mention that.
Oh.
Because when I was
Can of worms?
Yeah.
Was I not supposed to mention it?
No, when I went through all of this stuff in my file cabinet looking for this next project, I saw the chicken. And remember when we went to the last Stitch and BE, they had stuff that if other people wanted to sell anything,
Yeah.
they could put it on the table. And Mona and I scarfed up that 10 count in
Oh, yeah,
natural.
I was just being sassy.
No, I actually have fabric to do the chicken because it's red and gold. The chicken sack is, and I think that would be very showy on that neutral kind of brownish natural.
Well, I just feel like the pig is
fabric.
lonely down there in the magazine rack.
Yeah, we did find a home for the pig. So that's the camper thing. So
That's really fun.
yeah. So what you got?
Well, I have 2 things left.
I have
500.
I have 2 to show, and then I have some things I bought. So go ahead.
Well,
Oh, yeah, this was a surprise to me.
but it shouldn't be because have you met me?
Yes.
So I decided one of the new things that I wanted to start was this design by Michaela Lerner, and I got it on the Etsy, and it's called Rough Day.
How did you come across it, though? Because is that something you went and looked for? Or did it show up on your news feed? Or
No, I just see enough obscure things that random stuff like this just appears on my Etsy search. Like it says things you might be interested in, and this popped up. So I don't know what I looked at to trigger. Anyway, this is what I'm stitching on.
Oh my gosh, isn't that just funny? That is just way too cute.
So
All the colors.
I don't think it needs much description other than that's what it is. Here we are. This is what we're doing. So I scavenger hunted through my stuff.
She sent me a screenshot of this. She goes, this is what I'm working on. And I'm thinking, what happened to your regular Henny Penny chickens? It kind of went
Well, because like I've been stitching on the same 4 projects for a long time, and I needed to add some new stuff. So I did.
Fun. You got really far. Look at those eyes and that tongue. Oh my gosh. Is that just not so cute?
Yeah, I don't know what inspired it to be a suggested item, but I'm not mad about it. It looks fun.
Is there a lot of distinct... Yeah, there's some substantial color changes, but not within a color.
What do you mean? Like there was something floating in the air in front of me, and it was silly.
Yeah.
What do you mean a distinct color?
I mean, like, you know how you've got this blue, you've got this green. You don't have blue with green and red in it.
No,
You know,
they're literal like solid lines of color that go up, and like.
Oh, and she didn't want to do the back stitch, but the back stitch just.
I wasn't
makes the
sure
curly cute.
if I wanted to do it or not. I was gonna put all of these on like a little thing so I could show them, but instead I'm just gonna pretend like I've got ninja fingers. I think I got I got variations of all of them.
Oh, gosh. And then you've got the red.
And there's pinks and great blues and yellows.
Look at these colors. How did you do that?
I just pretended I had like ninja fingers.
You just stick them in there?
In between your fingers, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at those colors.
See, we were starting something new.
Yeah.
We're just ninja fingers.
Ninja display. Ninja bobbins.
It makes sense because I'm like the neighborhood ninja watch.
Yeah.
So I'm a ninja. Anyway,
there's
a lot of really cool colors in it.
Yep, very bright.
Yeah, like that's the whole list.
And then so I'd go, what are you going to do with this when it's done?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You're supposed to do stuff with things? I still got like 2 things I need to stretch them out in my basement. In my office.
That's like when I was talking to Tom about this wood. I'm like, where do you get this thin wood? Because I know Chantel 141 Designs, all of her wood, she told us, was maple veneer. So I told Tom, where can we get like maple veneer, a thin wood? And he goes, oh.
Ta-da!
Wonderful. Wonderful.
It's in a little case. I got these cases because I was going to put designs on them and then sell them, but feel them. It's such a high quality plastic that my vinyl won't stick. Because they're so smooth. Anyway.
No, I didn't mean to horn in on your conversation about your box. But with the wood, I'm like, how do you get this kind of wood? And he goes, oh no. And I go, well, do they have like a 1/4 inch plywood, or how thin do they go? And he goes, oh no. He was just, he goes, if you can't build a house with it, I don't know. Because that's all the wood he was, when he was in construction. But what I wanted to tell you,
we did look though
when we went to the Hoblob, this wood pile line of wood had
sheets of wood.
12 by 18 sheets of wood that you could buy. So that's why I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to make sure we said that that's where we got the wood.
Yeah. No, we did look for woods when we were at the hardware store when we were looking for piping
for your
t-shirt rack. My display, and we looked at their fancy woods and their craft woods, and they didn't have anything that thin that.
And you want to store, and they have different packages of thicker woods. They just have a really nice selection of wood to buy. We could have gone to the wood store, but not every one of you might have a wood store.
Well, no, and the wood store didn't have it that thin.
No, so this was, so that was that wood pile line at Hoblob has, and Tom said, make sure now that you mentioned those pieces of wood you want to lay flat when you're not using them, because if you lean them up against the wall, they're so thin that they could warp if you had high humidity in. So I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Will you stop apologizing? Well, it doesn't matter.
I wanted to make sure I mentioned that because
I was just mentioning how smooth that was because I looked like a weirdo feeling up my box. Like, we're good. We're good.
Excuse me.
What, did you just snort?
Yes, I did.
Why?
I don't know. I'm old. Okay. You ready? I better hydrate.
Should we drum roll while she drinks?
Okay. Moon deer.
Woo!
Oh, did I spend some time on moon deer? I'm unrolling it for its full effect to show you.
Mom.
Look at how.
Here, I'll hold it.
Isn't that beautiful? Ah! I worked down here.
They can't see when your hand is behind.
I know, I'm pushing it out.
Oh.
I worked on this lower area here.
Is it all in there?
Pull it up just a little bit for the lower area. The antlers with their charms hanging off of them.
Very whimsical.
I'll tell you.
Very boho.
Yeah, hobo. It is so beautiful. And when Bella was over the other day, I showed her that. I said, maybe you might like this someday, because It's got that huge deer on it. Let's not forget what it looks like.
It's called Moon Deer.
Moon Deer.
She likes deer.
Yes, she does. She's got antlers tattooed on for.
She has antlers on her wall too.
Yeah, for Papa Moore. So it is just beautiful. So I am now embarking on the head of the deer.
Ooh.
And working down the sides has different motifs. But it is just beautiful. When I was looking at it, the flowers are not symmetrical. They've got their own whimsy to them, and these are the same, but it's balanced in symmetry, but not, if that makes sense.
Nope.
And it
might to someone more artsy than me though.
And the thing is not all cross stitch I have run across is beautiful. But this, to me, just has a certain intrigue to it that I'm just fascinated by. And those antlers being branches, I thought was brilliant. And, lots of counting. Don't want to be off on that.
No, you definitely
don't.
So,
I am more than halfway done. So that's why I wanted to show you. And
full update on the Moon Deer.
Yep. And I'm going to lose out on 3 days of stitching.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I know. Oh, I'm not complaining.
Owl Forest Embroidery, Moon Deer.
And it is stitched on 36 count Country Vintage Mocha, which there's no more beautiful fabric for this to go with. The colors that I chose are different than what were prescribed, suggested. And they are under Moon Deer, under IGotYou.shop, under the Floss Paper Scissor, we list all of the changes we have to fibers and patterns, and fabric specifications are listed there.
Yep.
So,
and it's IGotYou
What did I say?
You just said I got you.
Oh, well, I got you. Designs.
IGotYou.shop.
The link is in the note
description.
So I worked on that, and then what the Mad Hunt was for, I have a, really dear friend that does a lot of this kind of work.
Who?
Kathy does a lot.
Oh, for realsies?
Yes. She does a lot of counted canvas. And hers are smaller ones that I believe. I maybe don't recall the dimensions of all the ones that she's done. But it's counted canvas. Now, some people refer to it as needlepoint, but I have always known needlepoint to be unprinted or painted canvas. And this is done just on plain canvas. So
fact-checked.
I asked Mr. Google.
How do you know it's a boy?
Or Ms. Google. The Google.
It's the Google.
It says needlepoint is a broader term for a technique, while counted canvas is a specific method within needlepoint. Both use the same canvas, but needlepoint is worked on a printed or painted canvas, while counted canvas relies on counting and placing the stitches from a separate pattern.
Ooh.
Here is the pattern that caught my eye. Never done it before, so let's go with the big piece. But look at this.
It looks like a quilt.
I know. That's why it's called...
Hold on. Let me hold it because it goes blurry because of my face. I'm the problem.
It's called American Quilt Collection Sagebrush Stars. Pop it up a little bit. It is by the woman under Catherine's fingers.
Laura J. Pernin Designs.
Okay.
Perrin. P-E-R-I-N.
The funnest part was, most fun, I had this ginormous bag from the 1999s, and I always had it rolled up in my closet. And this is the first time since 1999 I can actually use it for this project.
I cannot.
So this bag had this in, because
And you lost that?
I lost the pattern.
Oh, I'm like, how would you lose that big bag? Like, seriously,
what
woman?
I lost was the pattern. I took the pattern out because It's, see, it's a different kind of wood frame that I had to buy and put together. And then you buy the needlepoint canvas. Then you had to buy these fun little tacks and cut it to size.
Did you get to use a binger?
Yeah, and I have kids called it a binger. I have a little hammer that I pounded them in. So it's all set to go, and I'm scared.
Can you see me?
Yep. It's kind of like romper, bumper, stomper, boo. Tell me true. Oh, that's from my age.
The days of yore?
The days of yore. So,
the days of Canor.
All sorts of things. So, it uses a variety of fibers. It uses 2 kinds of floss.
Can I put this down?
Yes, you may put that down. It uses pearl cotton number 5.
Is it number 5?
Yes. Pearl cotton number 5. Look at those colors.
Ooh.
And it uses Rainbow Gallery.
You hate glitter.
I know. Fireworks. Look at these. So this is so not anything I would do. But there was just something so intriguing about this. And then with the inspiration and persuasion of Kathy going, oh, you can do it.
Well, it's not that you can't.
No. So
I'm sure you could.
I don't know. I'm assuming.
What is this?
Okay, then there's
I'm
a
sorry.
tool. There's a tool. She said that it's helpful if you got a trolley needle, which is
thread controller
for thread control. Because obviously, when you're doing this,
they'll go wild.
You're out of control.
What even is that?
It's something.
It's like a medieval tool.
And you can poke your eye out.
Can use my
with.
pointer. Can it go on a pointer?
So what you do
is you put it on your finger.
You put it. It's a laying tool.
Lane
it does kind of look like Jamie Fraser's end of his sword, doesn't it?
Well, okay, lane like Lane or lane like
Laying.
Lane.
Lane. Yeah.
Mom, you're gonna poke somebody in the eye. Could you imagine having that on your finger and then having
I think that's how you do it.
Don't quote her on it. She doesn't know what she's doing.
I don't. There's no instructions. It says put on finger. Use caution. Protective eye covering.
Stop, it does not.
Use
with
caution. I'm using. It says use with caution. Protective eye covering is recommended.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Oh, hey, look, if you open it up, surprising what happens when you read something.
Could you imagine wearing like actual safety glasses instead of like just your goggle, your eyeglass?
I'm sure Dad has some with a light.
Right?
He does. I'm going to hit up the shop.
Because, like, I wear contacts, not glasses, so would I need to wear actual eye protection for it?
I suppose if you're really into it, you might ask, this would be great for Cheetos. You could just stab them.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay,
the
so
puffy
this...
kind? Could you imagine the puffy kind?
Yeah. That you could do. You could double do it.
Could.
Okay, this is the proper way to put it on. According to the
directions.
According to the...
So she's going to start this before our next adventure on Floss, Paper, Scissors.
So what it is you bring the needle up through the canvas or the fabric, and then you would lay your threads over that to draw them down straight. I'm sure that's when you're maybe so this stuff doesn't twist. Or for the multiple strands of floss that you'll be using, you want them to lay.
You'll have to figure it out.
Yeah,
let us know.
because this whole thing is just a series of long stitches. Put it over your... Yeah, a series of long stitches. I can handle that.
No one's doubting you.
I am.
Well, knock it off.
But here's the thing. I'll have to ask Kathy. What do you do with it when it's done? Do you frame it up tight to the design? Do you
make a pillow?
Yeah, do you make a pillow? Do you
make a placemat?
I don't know.
Like a table covering?
You know what she'll say? I know what she'll tell me. You put it in the drawer with all the other ones you've done. But
Oh my
even though it's not really my style with the glitter and stuff, and I was going to go ahead and find like a substitute for these colors, and then I thought, no, I'm gonna stitch it as is, and I just
you just got to do what they tell you to do.
I know. So I think I might need to use your color printer because it is a color printed pattern, and I want to mark it off. But I like using a working copy, so I might need to use your color printer to make a copy of it.
I got that.
So
I got you.
Oh, you got me.
Got you.
So
that's exciting.
That was worth the search. And do you know where I found it?
Right where you left it.
In the very first bucket I went through. Because after I went through my whole office, 1, 2, 3, 4 file cabinets, 2 boxes, and I went through every tote bag in case it was in there and I didn't see it. I started over in that blue box with the hot pink candle that has the top tray of things to finish, and underneath it was future projects. And I do this thing where I use it when I do puzzles when I can't find a piece. I literally touch it and I go, knot it, knot it, knot it, knot it, knot it. So I opened up that box and I picked it up and I went, knot it, knot it, knot it, what the F? It's been there the whole time. I was so mad at myself.
Can we put this somewhere so I don't have to hold it?
I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It was there an hour and 19 minutes ago.
Ridiculous.
So thank God I found it, because I said, well, I could order another one, but to tell you the truth, I didn't even know what the name of it was, because I just knew what it looked like.
Oh,
so I am anxious to start that. And then, do you have one more thing? You show your one more thing, and then I'll wind up with my delightful deliveries.
Okay, so my last project that I've been working on is called 324 by Works by ABC. And I am doing it with the 324 colors. Each motif is a different color. There's a smaller version, or a same size version, but has 36 colors instead. So where we left off last time was here. I'm showing her so she can point. I had this row done last time. I did all of this and then this down here.
Oh,
this,
wow.
And this.
You got to change colors. I mean, everyone
is a change color, Mom.
No, I meant you get to change shades.
Okay, so the last row of motifs was the blue one. I did that whole row of boxes in the aqua-y color, and then I did the entire bottom row of 4 motifs and 3 boxes.
Yep. Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep. And you're changing the color shade is what I meant. Your color wheel has turned.
Got it.
Is what I meant. I
know
like
literally everyone is the color change, Mother.
Oopie.
So I did a decent amount.
Yeah.
9
and now you'll work up this way?
Yeah, I did 9 of the little 20 for 5x5 squares, and I did I think 5 motifs.
Way cool.
Yeah. So that's fun.
I know you don't think this far ahead, but I just feel compelled to ask the question. Do you think you'll put this in a weight frame? I'm just curious.
I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
I wouldn't do a black frame.
No, a big wide white frame.
No, I wanted it in a white frame because I want it in my office. And everything in my office is white.
The office. Yes.
So all of the accent things in the office are white.
That is so pretty.
So this is the color guide that goes along with the pattern that tells you what color to put in which motif. So I'm on page 3. The orange is page 3.
I won't show this, but there's really kind of like a lot of following along. You'd have to color this out.
Yeah, I color on the actual pattern too, so I know where I left off. So you would know
where you were.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Because every motif is different.
Yeah.
The only thing that's the same is they have the 5x5 square rows that separate it.
Yeah.
So
that's.
But
really
I did
cool.
embark on to page 5 to get this bottom row done.
Okay.
It crosses over. That's that crossover page. So anyway, That's what I did. I did that.
That's what she did so much to get ready, not only for this vending event, but she has another vending event here in Bloomington in October. So she's kind of like getting everything display wise and promotional paper wise and pricing wise.
Yeah.
And a lot of signage, and she's really been busy with that. That takes a lot of time. And you know, when you walk up to somebody's booth, you have really no idea how much goes into it to get it to that, to the show part. So
I had to do a little bit, like, not extra, but like to streamline it to get everything that lives rent free in my brain communicated out for you guys.
Yeah.
To do the setup and where the signs go and stuff like that.
Yeah. So she took pictures and she drew a couple of diagrams. I've seen it before, but it's kind of nice if you've got someone, one of our gal pals is coming and helping us with, it's putsy, put things on hooks and, you know, and Tom's really good at all that, but he's also the guy that hauls it all in. That's what.
And I got it boxed up real nice for him.
Yep, all ready to go in the truck. I did get some things, delightful deliveries. I was inspired by a friend of mine who started this. She just went to town like crazy on that flag, and I'm like, all right, gotta get that. I had to have it. It is so cool. She was just, I'll use the word intoxicated by the blue. Just had to get it done. She was nice. It was really cool. So that's Elizabeth Aaron, the American flag. I think a lot of different finishing options for that. Yeah. You could do it really tiny. What are they calling for it to be on? They have it on 32 count. 36 wouldn't make it much difference.
Well, I mean, it's 6 by 4.5.
6 by 4.5 on 32 count, so it'd be smaller on 36.
Wow. Nice. Okay.
Yes, it would be. Then I had this by Putini. This, aren't they cute?
They're something. Spring Animal Trio. Oh,
aren't
Julie.
They? I could just see them finished round like that.
Probably why they did that.
Yeah. And, I don't know, just hanging out in some kind of cool bowl or display or
something.
Just holding them. I think they're cute. They also probably would look cute in a hoop if you wanted to hoop finish them, but I would be prone to ruching.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to share it on the internet because it's the bad one.
And then...
No. I'm gonna go, and you can finish out this episode on your own. I want nothing to do with this nonsense.
You know, I've been longing for, what's her name? Oh, what is her name?
I don't know. I don't even
Clovis.
know.
My Clovis animal cracker. I want to start working back on her because I love those animal crackers because I have 3 already finished. Could you try to pay attention? Okay, so
and she has like 27 in a drawer.
I do not care for cats. I think
let's buy more.
They're fabulous animals and loving pets. I do not. I had a bad cat accident, injury or experience when I was little. Bad, but I love my friends, so I said I am going to make this. His name is Theodore. He's got a little denim satchel.
Yeah, he's got it for sure.
He's sporting it. Look at, he's got scissors back in his pants back there. Okay. And then I'm going to say it's his lady friend, Clementine, who has a really kind of like a hobo dress on, or boho dress on.
You're so bad at that. Boho, Mom, boho.
Boho. Quilted dress. And I showed these to Kathy and I said, I'm going to stitch these in your honor because she loves her kitties out. They're beautiful, beautiful creatures. And I said, and these will be in my will poo you.
You can't have them now.
No, I said I will stitch them and have
When she
them
dies,
now. But
then you can have them.
But I said I'll make sure these get willed to you because you know Catherine's love for
Lord knows I don't want them.
For animal crackers is non-existent. But these,
But I do like cats, kind of. I babysat a cat.
You did?
Well, I went to the house and I fed it. And I said, "Hi, kitten."
So
Hi, kitten. And it's like the really, really, really old cat. And I kind of called it kitten because I forgot its name. But then I remembered its name, but I had already been calling it kitten all week. And I pet it. And then I had to go wash my hand because I'm allergic.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing. But I love that cat.
Yeah, I'm not fond of cats, but I have a love for people who love cats. So that's why I thought I'd do this.
Clementine and Theodore.
And Clementine, you know, doesn't have an orange.
She has a strawberry.
She has a strawberry as her little accoutrement. And he has a satchel. So I can't start these until I get Clovis done.
You have a whole pile
Clovis and Renard, because I feel they're a couple as well. And then I'll do...
But you have a whole pile of starts that you need to keep whipping along on.
I know. But aren't they cool? Maybe I'll pick up the fibers for these this weekend.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You wonder where I get my squirrel moments from?
And
have you met you?
Yes, I have.
Have you met you?
And that's it for my...
Delightful deliveries.
For my delightful deliveries. That was kind of fun to get those in the mail. So I think we have covered everything.
We have come to the end of our program. And we'd like to thank you all for joining us on this adventure. Oh, it's a microphone. Thank you for joining us on tonight's Nightly News. Just kidding.
Floss, paper, scissor.
I'm getting hungry. We should go.
All right. Well, I think... Oh, clicker.
Thank you so much for joining us for adventure number 17 of Floss, Paper, Scissor.
And will we be back in 2 weeks?
We will be back in 2 weeks for a regularly scheduled viewing on August 1st.
August 1st.
Yep. This one, 2 weeks, August 1st. You guys, oh my gosh, August.
When did we start this?
17 episodes ago.
Well, I know, but I mean, are we coming
times
up on
2
anniversary?
No, because 17 times 2 every other week is some math, and that doesn't equal 52 yet.
No.
So, no.
Yet. Oh, well.
We are still working towards our 5K giveaway on YouTube, though. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, we have a carefully curated gift we're going to send out to a random viewer. And
going through all my drawers, I found how many duplicates I have of new patterns, so I have pulled those and set those aside. So that is a plethora of designs.
It will be
across
fun.
the board. None of them to which are animal crackers.
Thank goodness for that.
Although we could maybe put a box of animal crackers in there.
So if you'd like to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you'd like to tell your friends, give us a share on social media, whatever floats your boat.
We'd appreciate that.
Thank you all so much.
We enjoy doing this, and we'll continue until that changes.
Just kidding. Anyway, thank you.
All right, I will click the button.
Yep, and then we're just going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a good night.
So long.
No singing.
Oh.
Bye.